This is where we're going. We have to understand these things. But you're not going to get these things taught to you through your ministry because many of them is done things that they shouldn't be done. Many of these have taken part of the forbidden fruit and continue to take from it and eat from it, creating vanity, teaching vanity, teaching lies of deception, and at the same time guiding you, leading you in a path of destruction, telling you don't look at what this man is saying and knowing what the man preaching is right, man. But it's going to have to take them the mindset of faithful people who take and look at these things which I'm saying and take it and go from there. For the sake and the will of God, we have to change direction, change the course upon which the knowledge have taken us. Abandon the post, abandon the way of being a yes man. We got to quit being a yes man and make a determination what is right and what's wrong, what is just and unjust. Unless we make a difference in the two, we're going to our destruction. As my mother used to tell us, if you don't change, you're going to hell by high water. You too is going to hell in high water. Whatever that meant, it sounds like a good thing to say right now. So meaning the flood of a storm, you get caught up in high water is the flood, and you have no power over it. You live the lie of delusion, you're gonna die by the lie of delusion. You have no power over a mighty flood of high water. They had their way of saying things. But as we look at the things they said, to us, it makes sense. Let me try to go to Mystery Babylon here and explain this to the child. Then I got to go through other parts of the Bible, about 144,000 that sit around the thrones of God. He put it on my heart to tell me because they become symbols too. Let me again, Revelation chapter 17 again. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and told me, saying to me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. The great whore is CIA, with whom the kings of the earth, other words, many waters is peoples that he ruling over, and the kings of the earth is the United Nations and their kingdom, the leaders. Other words, in Blackwater and all them is some of the waters that they settle, but the kings of the earth is the leaders of the earth, whom the kings of the earth has committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit unto the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast. In other words, the scarlet colored beast was the United States of America, where there is standing up on this red beast. It have killed so many people to the stain, the red horse in Revelation, until it has stained its mane red. Full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. 7 heads and 10 horns is the scarlet colored beast, which is the head of gold, silver, breast, legs, and the feet. This is the scarlet colored beast. 10 horns is the 10 military fighting forces belonging to these 7 United Nations. Number 1 is the one of the United States of America have 4 of them: the Air Force, Army, Navy, and Marine. And the remaining 6 is counted as one military fighting force. Because the United States is dominant, it means the CIA was embedded in the laws, rules, and regulations governed by the United States of America. But the 10 horns still remain. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination and filthiness of her fornication. I put the cup way over here. Now, she had a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination. That is the lie that she took to keep her afloat and keep her rich. Didn't care about the poor peoples of the earth, but through secrecy she slaughtered the peoples through secret, spoken of in Habakkuk chapter 2. And upon her forehead was the name written, Mystery Babylon, the Great, the mother of harlots, and abomination of the earth. In other words, the United States of America is this Mystery Babylon, which the beast rides upon, where the CIA dwell. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints, and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. And the angel said unto me, Wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell you the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which has the 7 heads and the 10 horns. The beast that you saw was and is not, and should ascend out of the bottomless pit. In other words, during the revelation of this prophecy that God was speaking into this prophet, he told him that the woman, it is and it is not, because they hadn't grew into technology. They hadn't went down in the earth and got these nuclear components up out of the earth. It tells you right there that God himself knew all about this earth. He was the manufacturer and the creator of this earth, because he knew them nuclear components down there, even there. But man had not grew into technology. So when they grew into technology, he sent a prophet back here to speak to the people, to show them that he spoke of these things even then when they wasn't. But they was going to come out of the bottomless pit. And he said this part right here, verse 8, the beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, and go into perdition, and they that dwell on the earth shall wonder whose name was not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not and yet is. These people is not in the book of life. They were not blessed by God. They came by the interbreeding of the angels with the daughters of men in Genesis chapter 6, 1-5. This is what God is telling you. It's the white race, not the black race. So you see, I'm not prejudiced, because God is telling you who